see him just trembling with those blankets on him. My goodness. All right, Drew, thank you. 2 mushroom pickers are safe after they got lost in the woods near Florence. It all started when the Lane County Sheriff's Office received a report of a missing person on Monday afternoon. A man who'd been lost in the woods northeast of Florence managed to hike his way out. He found a nearby house. That's where he made the report. He said he was separated from his girlfriend, though, a few days prior. He believes she was still lost out there. So search and rescue eventually found her late Monday night. Turns out she'd fallen into an area that was really difficult for the rescuers to get to. They say she was very cold, very disoriented. She had a hard time moving. A Coast Guard helicopter tried to hoist her out, but heavy fog made that impossible. So the rescuers just stabilized her throughout the night before they were able to hike her out early yesterday morning. My goodness, quite a mission there. She was then taken to a hospital for treatment.